It's one of the few sunny days at Gonzaga University. Campus is alive and summer is just around the corner. To take a break from the pressure of finals, some students have started a pickup game of soccer. Andrew Jackson Palmer runs down the turf, driving the ball forward. It is in this setting that he can let go of all of his stress, channel his ambition, and not worry about what he has to do after the game. At a glance, he looks like just another student, but Jackson, as he prefers to be called, is different. He's not a college student.
If there is somebody who is in that group, that they do go to Gonzaga, and they're like, hey, so you go to Gonzaga, you go here, or what do you study? And I was like, I don't study anything, I don't go here, I don't even go to school. And it's sad because I have to, I want to tell a lie. I really want to tell that little white lie just to feel cool for that 5 seconds. Yeah, I go to school here. Yeah, take biology. Yeah, exactly. Get off this. Just for that bleep second. But then I just held myself back and I said no.
Jackson tries to hide the details of his life because it has been anything but perfect. While most Gonzaga students grew up in suburban houses with loving families, Jackson's mother was only 14 years old when she gave birth and couldn't handle the responsibility of a child. Instead of trips to the park and merry-go-rounds, Jackson bounced around from foster home to foster home.
First pair of foster parents I had, they kept me for a couple days, and then I was back in the system, and then I found another, and they were very different people. They fought a lot. My dad was an alcoholic. My mom, she just went out and did her own thing.
At the age of 5, Jackson was adopted by the Palmers, a picture-perfect Christian family. They were happy on the surface, a love story of husband and wife and their 23 children, 17 adopted and 6 by birth. But beneath the surface, there was a struggle.
I was just a growing kid. Everybody does the same thing I did. You make your mistakes and you learn from them and you move on. With them, it was once you did that, you were always that. So if I lied about stealing a cookie, they'd always call me a liar. It's like, well, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? God is a God of love and compassion and mercy, and he forgives no matter what. But, and you tell me that I have to honor you because, why? Because God told me to, That's what I was raised with, just the same repetitive, no forgiveness.
The stability he found with the Palmers was shattered the day his father dropped him off at Crosswalk, a shelter for homeless youth.
I was dropped off right here. 17 years old. I was dropped off right where that white van is right now. And I was like, okay, this sucks. It really does, because I'm 17 and I have no idea what the I'm doing. And he just said, hey, there's the door, and we don't want to do this, but we kind of have to because we just, it's like they don't care anymore.
It was spring of his senior year of high school. Instead of graduating with his friends, he was forced to hang out with a whole new crowd.
Crosswalk was different because I've never been to the street life before. And a lot of kids there were just a bunch of punks anyway. I go from a hardcore Christian home to the streets like that, and yeah, it was very different. Very, very different to me.
Soon after, Jackson fell into a depression.
Then it just got to me where, like a ruler, just snapped. Just couldn't take it anymore. I just wanted to go to the bridge and say, F this world, goodbye. And then some guy, some friend that I don't know how I got him, just came up to me, ran up to me, and just grabbed me and gave me the biggest hug and said, dude, do not do that. Do not do that.
Following this incident, the Palmers took Jackson back into their home, but thoughts of suicide still plagued his mind. Jackson acted out and was once again forced back onto the streets. This time, it was for good. Jackson says it was his faith that kept him strong during this difficult transition.
I think God has been just tugging at my heart, telling me, hey, come on, buddy. You got all this time, you got to spend it, let's be together. let's have this relationship, this father-son relationship, you know. And I said, all right, sure. It's not just because I don't have anything better to do, it's just because I really, really, really love God.
His relationship with God allowed him to begin to heal mentally.
Yeah, dude. So this is a new community. Been coming here. I come here off and on. It's a very youthful, Jewish-fan church. It's awesome.
Been praying, I've just been changing my mindset, and just leaving the past be the past. Just say, forgive whoever screwed me over, my parents, family, whatever. They can have it. They can have the first 15 chapters of the book. I get the last 10. I'm rewriting that book, and Johnny's not the clown anymore.